Alright, two things out of the way. One, person of color. Secondly, I usually avoid the hate Brie, hate Disney content, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But there's a bit of a twist. The Marvels online, and that trailer was kind of pathetic. And I saw it in theaters, and still pathetic, but not as bad as I remember. So maybe it's just a theatrical experience. I love my Brie or some other factor, and just tiny editing with the music. But I'd have to say, the Marvels still looks pretty bad, but not as bad as I thought it was. So the basic gist, of course, is Kamala Khan, Rambeau, and Brie as Captain Marvel. Their powers all tied up together. They will find out why. I don't care. It looked still really stupid. It looked really fake, and the special effects looked awful. They looked awful. The whole thing was really damn stupid. The only one big highlight was the cat, which from Captain Marvel is apparently not a cat. It's some powerful flirt. I don't care. But the cat reappears. Why the cat did not appear in the Infinity nonsense, I don't know. I don't care about that either, but they should have used the cat or do something with it. But the cats are back. That's interesting. Nia is a black woman. She's directing. I don't care about that either. But she seems to have something of a visual style, and Beastie Boys I do like. They're overusing them, but Marvel seems in danger of being really stupid. But then it got lucky, because you see, in the theater, I saw something else from Disney. It was way worse than that. So I'm seeing Haunted Mansion. Black man shows up at Haunted House, greeted by other black character. Then I see another black character, and I see another black character. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Oh, but don't worry, we've got the mandatory white people. We've got Owen Wilson doing jokes. Okay? But luckily, Danny DeVito's there. He's bringing some much needed talent to this very anemic piece. And oh my god, if the special effects in Marvels was awful, this is some of the worst I've ever seen in my life. It was so bad. There were quite literally only two sequences that looked okay. The rest just looked lame, stupid. Is this meant to be a horror comedy? Apparently it's based on a ride. I don't know the ride, so if you do know the ride, they're doing tons of Easter eggs. I didn't care. And apparently this was done before with a black man. Okay, fine. But that was Eddie Murphy. That's right. We went from Eddie Murphy to knock off not Eddie Murphy to get a cheap black actor. And it's directed by a black man called Justin Sima. I don't care about that either. He directed Don't Fear the White People, White People I Don't Care, I Hate White People, something Dear, I Hate White, I'm like Spike Lee, but I'm not Spike Lee. Like, his talent is zero. Nia, I'm unsure of with Marvels, but this guy, no talent. There were literally only two little moments that felt good when they're playing with the perspective with the camera. That felt interesting. There's this one shot where a spear or some kind of knife is being thrown, and the not Eddie Murphy black guy, like, he moves his head to avoid getting killed. That was interesting. And apparently there's a big Easter egg with a skull guy who they draw, and if you know the thing, it's like really impressive, but I don't know the thing, so I'm like, who cares? So basically this just felt like a waste of time, and it's $160 million budget. Oh my god! They just wasted all that money. It went nowhere. This thing is pathetic. It wasn't funny. It wasn't scary. Nothing seemed right. The writing, the directing, even the acting was pretty awful. Really, Danny DeVito was it. He was the only good thing in this trailer, and they're turning him into just comedy relief. So this thing's hopelessly stupid. I'm gonna have to give Haunted Mansion product placement a severe 3 out of 10. Luckily, seeing it next to the Marvels, I have to be forced to say Marvels has potential, so I'm going to give that a 6.25. I don't really expect much from Nia or Brie or anything now with the MCU, but, Strange Multiverse of Madness surprised me, so maybe Marvels will at least be fun, decent, stupid silliness, where Haunted Mansion just felt dreary, waste of time corporate silliness. And there we are. Black people directing, black people acting, and really awful Disney films, but Marvel's maybe potentially is just only half stupid, not full stupid.